Alright, think we're starting up. Hey, what's going on, guys? Battle Nations Emperor here. Back today for another stream, a very special one. So if you're watching this, I assume you're watching on replay, gang, just as you're very early. So again, congrats on you for being here for replay, gang. Appreciate the heck out of you for checking us out too on replay. And we have a very special one here. We are here for the first Imperial Council meeting. Have chat loaded up right here so I can get a live commentary from everybody as they pop up. Hi Imp, what's going on, Dustbin? Just saw you pop on in, my friend. And yeah, it's going to be a good one. We're hoping to have a good time. Of course, the first one, so it's going to be a bit of a, trial and error type of deal, but looking forward to it. Sup, what's going on, Dennis? Hey, yo, what's going on, Gray? Yeah, we got the new stream started up. Got the boys coming back in, and it's looking to be pretty good. So yeah, got everybody coming back in right here. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, Dragon Knight. Oh yeah, so we're back in action, baby. Here for the Imperials, just the Imperials. Oh yeah, now we're doing good. Okay. And not even just for the Imperial. Other guilds want to come in here. We don't have to, police this bad boy. Damn it. Nah, you're good. Dragon Knight, you're still super early. Ain't missed a thing. That literally what I was just saying. Yeah, Lux, 100%. And yeah, we're just... Oh, nope, don't mean to grab you. Nope, not even that, chat. Because, yeah, I want chat to appear, but chat isn't appearing for me yet. But once she does, hopefully she'll be right next to me or right next over here on the mic. Lovely. So, yeah, we are doing well. We are back at that. We are, Panzer. We are doing well. We're at the first Imperial stream here. I'm not going to lie. Doing pretty well. It's a bit of an impromptu, but not going to lie. Feeling pretty good about the Empire. Pretty good where we are with the Empire. And basically just want to get everybody caught up again. Set a precedent for this. There we go. It just appeared. Lovely. Imp. Wish you had used that timer. Let's see. I don't even... Dude, which time... the... timer you... do you email it to me, dude? Because I was hoping you would send it to me. Because, dude, I know you email me stuff. I just don't... I don't get anything. Because, dude, my email is so clogged up. If that's what you're talking about, it might be something different. Time to move past the Horde AC fight. Yeah, let's just forget everything of the past and try to lock into this. Because we've got a lot of stuff to get into, of course. I don't want to take this one too seriously because it's so late. It is currently midnight. Actually, 21 minutes past midnight for me. Which I don't mind staying up for any of these. I want more Imperials to be able to see this. So if it's Central Time, U.S. my time zone, and it's midnight, let's just say 12:21 right now, I just want more Americans to be awake because most Imperials are Americans. Just to be able to see this. If you are here though, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you for being here for the first Battle Nations State of the Union Imperial speech. And too large for non-Nitro Discord. Emailed to you last night. Heard that. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm not sure if you heard me, but yeah, I literally knew it was emailed. So, but yeah, for non-Nitro, yeah, dude, I hate Discord on that non-Nitro BS. Okay, that makes sense. And dude, I can still use it. I mean, like, you're okay with me using it for another one. I mean, yeah, just your first message was wish you'd use the timer, and I was like, what the heck? But yeah, Judge the Booty reporting, dude. I think we got majority of the Imperials are here. Not majority, I mean a good bit of the boys. We also got councilmen here in Knight's Legacy. That's pretty cool. Can't wait. So yeah, let's go ahead and just start off with some of the basics. I'm going to assume, of course, most of you guys have a good bit. F my job, staying up for this is more important. No, Panzer, please go back to sleep, bro, dude. You donated. We appreciate the heck out of you, dude. You've done much more than Imperial, and you're a great Imperial, dude. F my sleep. Now, okay, yeah. So yeah, first order of business is we definitely want to put these a little bit earlier. I'm thinking, how does this sound with you gamers? How about we set the official time to be 8:30 p.m. or for Eastern time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, or 8:30 Central Time U.S. So basically 3 hours ago. Oh, no. 4 hours ago. Yeah, it would be closer to 4 hours ago now. Coming up on 4 hours. Because I think that would give more people, because we had a lot of people at the beginning of stream earlier today. I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but we had a whole bunch. It was super cool with Kakucha and the boys. So I definitely think those evening streams are kind of where it's at, kind of where the other guys stream. That's kind of, the dice game you play, for prime time. But perfectly fine, and I think we could certainly compete for it and do whatever works for the most Imperials. GMT? Oh no. I know, dude. Yeah, you guys are so lucky having GMT being the default. We can do international default time too. I can figure that out. But yeah, no, I was talking American time. I have no clue what GMT that would be. 2:30 a.m. for me. Okay. Now, would that be bad? I imagine that would be bad for you, Dragon, right? Or would that work with? Yeah, Panzer says that works. And that's what I'm thinking. Just a late evening American time is what I think would be best. But Dragon Knight is saying not. So I'm trying to think, is there any time that works for Europeans and Americans as well? Like, anybody know like the transatlantic ideal time? Because we will definitely hit that. Because legitimately, we're a majority American and then a whole bunch of Europeans, which I appreciate everyone, even if you're not a European or American. But just trying to lock in those two groups since they seem to be so large. I'm here for it. Heard that. Just record it for the rest of us non-Americans. I think that's the play. Also, might try to do it through these streams because I do like this concept of talking to you guys live. So we'll just go ahead and start getting into some stuff. I just want to confirm for you guys what has been happening, what has happened, and what will continue to happen, or what will proceed to happen. So for anybody who, of course, doesn't know, of course, we're the Empire, Imperials. Thank you guys. Literally everybody knows that. So let me get a little bit deeper into it. Of course, we have a power structure in the Empire. Most of you gentlemen know that. Of course, if you're part of the Empire Guild, you are already Tier 1. You're already Imperial. You're Tier 1. You're super cool. Some members last night became the first ever Tier 2s. In fact, the first one was a guy by the name of Jay, or Bob 2001. He's in chat sometimes. I think he went to bed earlier. But yeah, he was the first. He was elected by Lux Stannis. And then after that, we appointed a whole bunch of more people. A whole bunch of people became Tier 2. So again, it's a 5-tier system. Tier 1, just Imperials. Tier 2, those are the people who were just elected last night. They're going to be senators, representatives, and they're kind of grandfathered into the system, but going forward, they're going to be elected by the community and each other. We'll set up a democratic system. Senator Dragon here. Yes, sir. Just Senator Dragon remembers. So that's Tier 2. Tier 3 would be Imperial Sergeant Major. These are high-ranking officers in the Empire. These are people like Clef on Discord who have made a whole bunch of graphics for us, and people like Lux Stannis right here, a mod in the chat right here. Just they are super helpful. They're super impressive. People like that. Bob is a great. Oh yeah, Bob is a great Imperial, and yeah, you are too, Danis. I just wanted to say that for you, man. But yeah, Danis would be a great example of a Tier 3. Great guy, fantastic. That is Tier 3, Imperial Sergeant Major, and then finally we have Tier 4 at Council Member. There are only 5 Council members. That, of course, is General Reinhardt, aka Knight's Legacy. He was here earlier in stream. I'm not sure if he still is. Tio, a fellow Battle Nations YouTuber. Love that guy. He's part of the Empire, of course, High Council member. Cal, aka Mike. Normal player. And Drew. So, love all 5 of those guys. All 5 of those guys are pretty freaking cool. Super powerful. And yeah, absolutely great. Those are the 5 tier systems. I was promised a cookie when I joined. Dude, find that cookie. We'll have to get you that cookie. I'm sorry somebody promised you a cookie and did not deliver on it. Tell me who promised that, and we'll get it solved. That makes so much sense, because after the transition from Republic to Empire, senators had less power than the military. Dragon out here keeping with the lore, too. I'm so proud, dude. Dragon out here gets it, dude. You were also the one to cold guess I was going to name it the Senate. That was so crazy. So yeah, dude. Dude, we think alike. We predict each other a lot. You said I sounded British, which is funny, because you know what? This isn't one of my streams. This is an Imperial stream. I should have done this last stream on my stream. I was gonna pull up my genetic report, and like I am all British, dude. Like a mixture of Scottish, English, Welsh, a little bit of Welsh, and a little bit of Irish. It's crazy, dude. So yeah, that also could probably be why, if I had to guess, Dragon Knight. But yeah. Let's see, no more comments. So yeah, I'll just keep pushing it with the discussions. So yes, we have those power systems out. They're already well and established, looking good at that. And now we're looking to push out the list. So of course we have 5 guilds in the Empire total right now. That of course is the main, obviously the one I'm in, the higher up officers in, and all of the best players basically have to be maxed with R6 win type of deal to be in this. And then 4 feeders. Feeder number 1 being really good, basically people who just slightly aren't there. Still really good players, probably going to still get tier 10. And the next 3 all the way to tier 4, which, feeder 4 is young, it's new, it's growing, and it has like, level 15, level 20 players in it. Good players, and they're growing very fast, and one day they're going to be competitive on their own, but they're the younger players for right now. And just progressing those guys, right now everybody who's an Imperial is already listed as either in the main or one of the 4 feeders, and if you are an Imperial, you will eventually figure out. If you were there last night, you could have asked me personally. We have the list out, and everybody should be accounted for. I'm just so scared of a mistake or an error in it, so I've been having the council check. I've been checking it. No real issues to really spot, honestly. Might give it to Luxtanis, but also might post it right here. I think a pretty cool way to end this stream might just to be to post it on main. I think that'd be pretty freaking cool. Let's see, yo, bro, I'm here for the Star Wars stuff. I'll back you, brother. Irish British, dude, heard that. Northern Ireland, shot in the dark, but yeah, that's all I could guess. Northern, yeah. I feel a Southern Irish. I would have just said. I feel a Northern Irish might have said Irish, but sure, you might also just be somebody living in England or Scotland who's just Irish, and I'm overlooking it. But dude, heard that, dude. Awesome to hear, Dragon King. So yeah, really good on that front. I'm really liking where the Empire is forming. And as far as what to look into the future, more of this, more communication with you guys from higher ups to us, because I think a lot of stuff is about to happen with guilds. Obviously, the update's just around the corner. Can we ask where current members of the stream are at? Oh, dude, absolutely. Yeah, I think that would also be a good fun thing to do. Yeah, if you want, you can ask me directly, and I will physically check you. Again, I think I've already physically checked you as well, Dragon Knight, but I do want to double check, because I'm pretty sure you're like level 30 something, right? I don't think you're in the third feeder. I'm pretty sure you're like in... Let me see. I mean, if I already told you something, you're in that. I know you're a senator, so you got good sway. Rune for you. Let's see. Oh, it's red. It's red. That's why I can't find it. Yeah, I currently have you down in the second feeder, since we'll go to first. And then, of course, once you're maxed out with the wimps and everything, you can just move straight on to main. And heck, by the way you're pushing Dragon King, you probably, honestly, I might even argue be in first feeder right now. And then, dude, yeah, once you're maxed out, you're set. Yeah, Red Dragon Emperor, level 31. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and move you to first feeder. And it's just because I'm confident you're going to keep pushing. And, dude, you might make main before we drop. I'm 3 weeks old. That's why, dude. You're very passionate about the game, dude. I'll give it to you. I'm very confident you're going to be good, dude. Very confident you're going to be one of the higher up players. I see the passion for the game. I see how you're pushing it. So, yeah, I'm putting you first feeder. I'm confident with your position there. You see, stuff like that. You know, if we had released the guild, the list, per se, we would have had Dragon King in the second feeder when he deserves to be in the first, and even soon the main, right? So it's just fixing up stuff like that. All the listing is done. But if you're currently in here and you want to know your position as an Imperial, by all means ask. Cheers, bro. Cheers right back to you, man. Absolutely. So yeah, just let me know if you're curious. I can certainly do that. Is the list CMG here or on Discord? Probably gonna drop it on both. I'll drop it here first. We'll put it on stream, and then I'll end stream by posting it in Discord. I think that'd be pretty cool. If you guys would be down with that, I think that might be the play. Mind if I ask about mine? No, not at all, brother. Not at all. Let me go ahead and check the application. I'm pretty sure you put in a new application too. I just want to make sure I get the most recent. Pretty sure I do. And cross-examine it with the list. But yeah, anybody needs to know, let me know, and I will get you checked out. Rookie. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I already have you listed in here. Yeah, no, you're in main, and I'm gonna keep you in main because at least according to this application, you're maxed out with R6 wimps. The picture you provided is of a gorgeous base, which looks to be yours. So yeah, congratulations, dude. You are in main. Already got you down. Tell him your name. BN name. Oh no, his. At least I have him down. That is his BN name. Pretty sure his BN name is just same as his it's server name. Yeah. No, yeah, absolutely. If you do want to know please do tell me your in-game name as well. Yeah, all good, Dragon Knight. Yeah, good. Completely understandable. The base is trash. Nah, dude, it's powerful. It's all about power. It ain't about being pretty. It's about being powerful. And you are powerful, my man. I'm about to dox you. I was about to be like, you want to see his base, but like, dude, I'm not going to show your base off unless you want me to. But like, dude, it's a good base, dude. It's a really freaking good base. Maxed out level with R6 wimps. Yeah, dude, you deserve to be here, dude. Yeah, welcome to the main of the Empire, brother. So yeah. Am I in main one feeder, or do I need to send more? Oh, no, Panzer Brick Labs. I'm not sure if you remember, but I remember distinctly the stream you joined us, brother. Like, that was a few streams ago, like a week or two ago. And I remember one of your specific questions to me was, if I join, will I get to be in main? And I promised you main. So by all means, no, dude. I have you. I've had you written down in Maine ever since I promised it to you. So yeah, no, don't worry, Panzer Brick Labs. You are in Maine, and dude, you have a great account for Maine too. So yeah, dude, we appreciate you because yeah, dude, we're gonna be pushing hard in Maine, and you're a great soldier. So we're gonna appreciate the help. My shame. You're good, right? We can probably do this VC to discuss. Yeah, man, I kind of like this more, unless you guys have a preference. Cause here's why: YouTube pays me. YouTube pays me for streams, right? Just people watching it, ad revenue, and then the VOD coming back. So if I can monetize it, Lux Danis, I'm sorry, I'm gonna monetize. But seriously though, I mean, like, I'm cool with doing here. I can react to you guys live time, and I see your guys' reaction right here live time. And it's forever preserved, and I like that. As opposed to like a Discord VC, which can be forgotten in like 5 seconds, especially if you guys are drunk or something when you guys do it. Oh, okay, fire. We are good. Thank you, brother. Oh yeah, dude, Panzer, no problem, dude. Thank you, dude. You and Yellow were both like the two guys to when I was having that card issue to be like, yeah, both you guys are insane Imperials. The fact that you even thought you were in the first feeder and are still this active, still this loyal, dude, that's such a statement of your character, dude. Panzer, thank you so much. We're glad to have you, Brick Labs. And yeah, dude, rest assured, you're locked in on Maine. Understood, man. As long as you can hang out for a bit after all the stuff is posted. LOL. Absolutely, absolutely. That's fine as long as everybody gets to see. Oh, dude, heard that absolutely. And I'm gonna post it immediately after in Discord too. I'm just doing this here because yeah, views, and get to talk to you guys. And again, just immediately creates a VOD for anybody to create. Then I can share the VOD in our Discord, and when our Imperials go to view it, it boosts the channel as a VOD because obviously, viewership on the channel, and it just helps our empire grow even stronger. So yeah, just making sure we serve the dude. Thank you so much, Panzer. Thank you, Panzer. And that's what I'm just making sure. I'm making sure we strategize to make sure the empire itself as a whole, the entity, grows as large as possible and as powerful as possible for all of us. Can't wait to see where I stand. Wait, you're judge of the booty, right? I just want to make sure before and yeah, go misquoting people or heaven forbid dock somebody. PWNAGE .exe. I'm using a phone to Clef. Oh, yeah. Clef is a top G. We love Clef. I'm watching the stream. Can't post chat because using phone. That's why, yeah. Clef. Sorry to hear that, brother. I'm gonna talk to Clef about that. See if we can help him out with the VPN, or if he can't use a VPN, something else. But yeah, I will check Discord. Have a great night. Oh yeah, Reeds, if you got to go to bed, dude, don't worry about it. Have a great night, brother. Hope you sleep well and have a good rest of your night. Because yeah, we're gonna be posting it all in the Discord. What guild am I in? Main or one? The info I put in the application is a little bit outdated. Yes, so we did take that into account. You can do a new application if you want. However, let me go ahead and check. I'm pretty sure we have you locked down somewhere. Let me see. Dude, okay, I don't even care if YouTube gets mad at me. I'm going to say it one time because this time has meaning. Piss Lord, you are secured in the main guild. Congratulations, my friend. So yeah, do not worry at all, brother. He can't chat. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out if we have a third party for him, or I can see. It's fine because I'm using my phone. I can see you here too. Clef. I'm gonna give him a little thumbs up and heart because we love Clef. May I ask where I am? Oh yeah. I was level 17 in my first application. Yeah, dude. I know you're like level 31, I think now. So yeah, you're good. When am I in the guild? I'm Nestle. Oh, dude, yeah. Okay, yeah. We got a lot of people coming up now. Okay, just hit back by a bunch of people. Okay. Let's see. Nestle. Loot free right now, Nez. I'm having trouble finding the application, but I'm sure it's here somewhere. Just give me a second. Yeah, unfortunately, am not. Oh wait, I just found it. Thank goodness, finally. Found you, and you, yeah, where am I? Nestle. Yeah, found you, Nestle. You're currently ranked in the #1 feeder, first feeder, and the only attachment note we have here is it says max level, wimp. So I think it's just referring to on the application it said you put R4 wimp. That's literally the only thing. Everything else is perfect. You're in a guild with a lot of other people like that, so yeah, you'll be good. Hey, yep, what's going on, normal player? Hope you're doing well tonight. Hope you are doing well. Let's see. You just want to hear our voices, don't you, Lux? It seems like that, man. It's like I don't even care about Lux. Want to hear Imperials are free to chill and a bit, bro. Like Lux is out here trying to steal money from me, Lux. Lux, the people you drag away to go support Discord are supporting Discord instead of supporting the glorious YouTube and me. Not even that I'm glorious. It's just, bro, we gotta support the Empire financially. Anyway, it doesn't matter. If you guys actually want to go to VC, that's fine. Yeah, I maxed out my wimps and veterans now. Oh, okay. Okay, then I'll go ahead and put that in, and we're going to get you moved. Yeah, I'll put in that right now. You don't have to send an application. If you could just send a picture to me or general, preferably me, just so I can have it all in one place, of your R6 wimps, I can get you moved over to main. If you can get that done, I'd appreciate the heck out of that, and we get you moved over. Morning, Imp, what's going on? Gay Jack, hope you're doing well, my friend. All right, Big E, can I ask where I am? Oh, yeah, Hell Jumper. I got you, brother. Hell Jumper. And if I'm forgetting anybody, I'm so sorry. I got last a bunch. And I want to try to see, let's see, yeah. Hell Jumper. Hell Alright. Hell Jumper, I have you locked in the main, bro. Congratulations, Hell Jumper. You're locked in. Number 38. Also, I'll start saying names too, just because I like saying the numbers. It's ironic. You're right next to somebody whose number I didn't say, but they were asking earlier. Not sure if they're still here. Figure it out. Here's the thing: no one's it's on VC, and they can watch the live stream and go on the Discord. Heard. I think we can do that if you guys are cool with that. We can go ahead and yeah, let's go. Thank you, Big Dog, dude. Hell Jumper, thank you so much for being a great Imperial, a great Battle Nations player, and I can't wait to have you in #1. I'm the only one in feeder here. No, dude, like you, the other person who just asked, who I told was in feeder, who didn't want to be in feeder. The two other people I said quickly. I'm of course graduating people on me, but like, dude, how am I gonna say people? What's gonna happen when somebody asks me what feeder they're in, and I have to tell them they're in the 4th feeder, right? This is just cray-crayness. I messaged you on Discord. Heard that. Appreciate that. Nestle going to go look at that right now. But yeah, my bad is calling Socia. Oh, my bed is calling Socia. Heard that, Pigeon? Have a great night, brother. Hope you do well. And I just saw the picture you sent me. And this looks to, yeah, that looks to be you. Appreciate the approval. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put you on over into main. Nestle, congratulations. Thank you for that proof, too. Let me tell you. Accepted. Welcome to main. Sweet. All right. Thank you. Oh, yeah, dude, thank you. You have a great account. Just had to make sure. And, yeah, it looks like you do. These Imperials love you more than me. Not sure who you're talking to there, Danis, but I don't know, you're a pretty popular Imperial. Just stare at them if they're in the 4th feeder. Its names are Emperor. They don't sound great. Yeah. Yeah, I think it might be. Also, I'm just dyslexic and tired. Sorry, I might have missed it. Where am I? No, dude, I missed a bunch of people. I think you were one of the people who asked one. Yeah, you only asked one, so that was my bad. No skills. Also, I hope normal player is still here, along with anybody. But yeah, let me go ahead and check you out. No skill, real quick. No skill. Have you locked down? Have your place. You're in the main guild. Are you kidding me, man? Yeah, dude. I got you locked down. Number. See, Hell Jumper was 38. You are 32. I knew it wasn't that far off. And yeah, Panzer Brick Labs is 31. So yeah, right next to each other. That's pretty cool. Heck yeah. So yeah, dude, do not worry, no skill. You are also in, my friend. Beautiful. Yep, just watching. Heard that, normal player. Um, I was gonna speak French, but in heaven forbid I mispronounce something, or even worse, this is an English audience, so it wouldn't make sense. Appreciate you though, normal player. Thank you very much for dropping by and keeping an eye out here. Hey, yep. If you release the list, can we can also air positioned? Yes, but then if I made an error, I am cooked. So as normal player, he is an Imperial Councilman. He can tell you he's tier 4 at the very top right there. He can tell you we have the list done, we have them out. It's just making sure of error. That's the biggest fear. Thank you. No problem, no skill. You're good, man. Because we're doing these people one by one. I'm checking individually each person one by one, which, you know, all of these were already set more or less, except Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight was in feeder 2 and he got moved to feeder 1. But literally everybody else is just kind of like was already there. So just making sure we verify people. That was the only reason we're not doing the list. But we're probably going to end this stream off by releasing the list. Does that sound like a good idea to you, normal player? And Lux Danis, I would love to hear your thoughts on that if you're here. But yeah, mainly you, normal player, because I know you've seen the list. Does that sound like a good idea to you, my man? I know French while the British are here. That's true, dude. Dragon King. I have some news for you. Normal players British. I just need to let you know that. I slide you both a sword. All right, but yeah, jokes aside, I did just make sure to update Dragon King here, and he looks to be good. So yeah, perfectly fine on that front. And I think we are just about ready to release skill. Hey, I don't see normal player responding to me. He might have had something to do. No problem. Whatever it is, what it is. I will say this though. I think we're probably going to discuss a few more things. I'm just going to drop the list. We'll have to figure out the protocol for mistakes. What should be the protocol for mistakes? It's a good one. I'm just going to go ahead and drop the pinned comment. Good man. I've held back so much since seeing the French stuff. Oh, dude. Hurt. I can imagine Dragon Knight. I could imagine. Because even by blood, it feels weird working with them. But it's like, they're good people, all jokes aside. Even if your genetics tell you something else. So, yeah. Alrighty. Also, it's like, we're the closest related to them, so it doesn't make sense. Because obviously, they're right there and they're a connection to the continent. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All that to be said. Just posted that link. Of course, if anybody by chance is new here or needs to join the guild, that first link is an invitation to the guild. You're more than welcome to join if you haven't. I mean, we have to release it at some point, and we will manage mistakes later. I think that's pretty well said. Gentlemen, the list is dropping. The list is dropping. We're going to go ahead and drop the entire thing. I don't think I can drop it. They'll let me drop the entire thing in one piece on YouTube. I said the one piece thingy, but I'm pretty sure she'll let me do it in parts. And that's exactly what we are going to go do. We are going to go release her in parts. Or at least show her in parts here, and then I'm going to go ahead and dump her on Discord at the end of stream. But yeah, I'm not going to lie. I think that's pretty exciting. I think that'd be pretty good. I agree. Yeah, it's been decided. We're dropping the files. The list is being released tonight, gentlemen. So yeah, let's see. Where is? Do you remember we reposted it? Normal player. Was it an in-game? No, it was an in-game quest to join. It was. What channel was it, dude? It was. I found it. It was test founder. Fantastic. Yeah, it looks like everybody gave their approval to it. All the Imperial Councilmen. Fantastic. Okay, cool. So I'll just go ahead and start putting these bad boys out. From feeder 4 to me. I do it by guild. I heard. I think we will do it by guild. I think we will. So it's gonna be. Yeah, well, we'll just do it by guild. Yellow. YOLO. Okay, if I can get my notepad up here. Quite literally my notepad. Alrighty. Getting the information right now. Copy. Let's cancel. Skip. Whew. Alrighty. See, of course, any questions as I'm doing this? Just don't forget to say that it might be moved. Post. I think something in Imperial. Well, when you might move a bit when you post it. It's like that's gonna be the hard part, dude. Because like, yeah, if we move people up the guild, it's the easiest thing in the world. But like, I'm afraid we're miscalculating some people in Maine who don't deserve to be there. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm afraid we're miscalculating some people who don't deserve to be in Maine. And if we put the list out and they see themselves on it, we're not going to be able to go back and tell them, "Oh, sorry, we made a mistake. You're not in Maine." They're going to be mad at us. So it was mainly the fear of that. But like, I think that's just the risk we take. I think that's just the risk we take at this point. But yeah, I'm going to do it as somebody suggested. Feeders going down, so starting with feeder 4 and ending with the main. Let's see. Interesting. Okay. They're not just feeder 1 through 4. We will see that in the first boss trick. Anyway, true. Like I already mentioned. I'm just glad being is back. Same. And as far as, yeah, their own name, they will be named. Reason we're not naming them, I'll go ahead and tell the people this normal player, it's fine for them to know. We don't want people to snipe the name, right? So obviously we're going to be the Empire. Cool, we get that. But for our feeder guilds, we want to make sure, they don't get name sniped. So that's why they're called feeders right now. Of course, don't worry, when guilds come out, they're not going to be called feeders. They're going to be called a name, right? But for the time being, they're simply called feeders so nobody can snipe the name for a guild. Hope that makes sense. So yeah. Heard an ending with buckle. Let's see. That's hard a bit. Isn't more transparent than individually promised people main? No, because I'm individually checking them. It's not individually promising them, Dustbin. It's individually checking them. Because there are mistakes here. When I promise people main, I'm not promising main. I was also promising feeder, second feeder, third feeder. Dude, when I promise them, I'm physically checking them on the spot. So that's why it's safer to do it individually. It's not about favoritism or picking people. It's about making sure each person I say, I know I can promise to them that's where they're going to be. With this, there are going to be mistakes, and I hope nobody gets too upset. I mean, it's the risk we take, and I'm chill with it. It's just going to have to be one of those things, But yeah, we will take that risk. It's a risk I'm willing to take, especially to get the feeder information out tonight. Yeah. See. Alrighty, good to go there. And pretty sure, yeah. I'm back with Miss Emperor. Not much at all, Mason. Hope the picking up your sister went well, dude. Hope she's okay. Hope you're okay. Not much, man. We're about to release the files. I feel like every time I say that, I feel like I'm talking about the other thing, the Jeffrey thing. But no, we're about to release the list for everybody. I was trying to do some individual mistake checking here, but the people need the list. So we're going to be releasing the list. See, yeah. So gonna be pretty good. Pretty excited about it myself. I'm just making sure I get it all typed up here. Okay, thank you. Yeah, no problem, Mason. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you for stopping by. So yeah, pretty sure yeah, Streamlabs has just been my face. Yeah, Streamlabs has just been my face the entire time. Cool. I'm typing it up right now, cause like I'm sure you gentlemen remember we're gonna do it one by one, and once we are done, we can post it all in the Discord. All right, I am gonna write up a whole thing about how this isn't final before I post it on Discord. But I'm just going to trust you guys and give you guys the pre-ramble that, of course, this isn't set in stone. This isn't final. We're obviously going to, have some mistakes in this. So take it with a grain of salt. If you need to know your place permanently, check with me so I can double check your application and everything. But yeah, this should, all jokes aside, knock on wood, still be pretty accurate. If you're missing or if you're mentioned twice, just let me know. We'll fix it. And yeah. And also, yeah, okay, thank you. Oh, good. Glad to hear your sister and you were well. Good. So, yeah, paste. Alrighty. Alright. And I'm thinking about just showing this on screen and talking to you guys with it, and then we're going to post it on Discord with just clarification. So let's see, got that bad boy right there. And see. Question for you guys. If you were given the option between this. You're given the option between a real-life vial of the infected virus or a real-life Dexter fragment. Which do you take and why? Please consider and answer that while I get all of this compiled together in one big super list. Alright, copy and G compile, copy, paste, confront. Not all, Mason. Simply fill out the application on Discord. Oh, yeah, not too late at all to reply, bro. You're good. Dexter, Big Snake, that's fair. That is a fair answer. Big Snake is Big Snake. I was just thinking about the bio weapon potential. But nah, you were right. Big Snake is Big Snake. See. Ba, I'm off straight to Apox Stockwell. Dude, Bile is based. Dude, imagine that power though of holding that bioweapon. Are there any empty slots in each of the guilds left? Yes. In each of them I've made sure to have at least a handful, even for the higher ones. And of course feeder 3 and 4. Yeah, have a good few spots left. So yeah. Alright. So we are going to go ahead and get this right here. Copy. Okay. Exit. Skip. There we go. Should be, yeah, still over here. I'm also riding Snake to work. That would be awesome, dude. Imagine riding a Dexter fragment in real life. That would be a flex, let me tell you. Yes, Dustbin. Hey, I forgot to ask which guild I'm in. Also, will we be invited once guilds hit, or have to find ourselves? I'll invite you guys. I would hope the game would not auto select you, because that would force you into a guild. I am afraid people will have to look up the guild. But you guys, everything's gonna be, of course, invite only. But if you're accepted pre-hand, you're obviously gonna get in. You know, you're part of the invite only. So yeah, pretty freaking sweet. Gonna go ahead and yeah, everything on this front looks fine. I think we're ready, yeah, to go ahead and just drop the files at this point. So with that being said, and with files ready to be dropped, let's go ahead and drop them. It does appear like we are unfortunately missing one person that I can immediately fill. All right. Writing an arc shredder. That's also a good Dragon King. It's a good counter argument. All right. So let's go ahead and we'll read them from bottom, top to bottom. Cause yeah, we're going from feeder to main. All right, and we're gonna read everybody out. I think that would go pretty hard, just so everybody has their spot in the sun. It's a lot of people. It's not, you know, each guild isn't maxed out, of course. It's not 5 guilds with 500 members, right? Some guilds are small right now, but it's still like a few hundred names in here. So let's get it. I'm Eerie. Are we good to go? We are good to go. I'm Eerie. Maybe tired? Either way, yeah, we are good to go. We're about to drop the name. I'm doing it right now. I'm lowering my face and we're about to read them out. Okay. Hood on. Let's go ahead and read these bad boys out. And we start with feeder 4. So these are the brand newest Imperials. They are a little bit lower level. We love all of them and hope one day they can make it up big. Hope they keep playing so they can. Let's pull up the files. And here we are, unnamed note file. That's how you know it's legit. I'll put it right here and I'll make myself big. Right there seems all right. Perfect. All right, yeah, should look good. So yeah, big thing right here is, of course, yeah, sleepy, but like Iki. So oh, dude, heard that. Yeah. Right here we got the files up. I pulled them up. Feeder 4. We got Hypnos the Tired. Hey, Panzer, look at that. Ironic timing. Okay, wait, I'll stay for this. Yeah. Feeder 4, we got Hypnos the Tired. 111 Trash Bags. Man, 4,300. Boof, Mr. Boof, 100. Mason, 1557. Agent Boris. Waver Tip. 111 Squilliam. Peacemaker. Ducks Rules. Gothic. Kirik, Eerie, Kirk. Ultrix, FZ. Zone. Wizard Rat. Bigado, Lagura, Pumpkin Patch, and Biscuit Buckle 5. Very nice. So these are all Imperials. They are in feeder 4. Love all of them. And moving straight on into feeder 3, we have Dylan Lee 789, Osman Man, Jeb, Woda, 11 Carlux Man, My Eyes Gemet, Gozik, Artulik, Tom Brader, Venom, Sin Reaper. Also, I'm just trying my best on each one of these. Obviously, there are some I'm not even butchering. I'm just completely 180 off the dot. Sin Reaper. Let's see. Pumpkin Patch. Another guy. Oh, yeah. Pumpkin Patch. Sin Reaper. Teolera. Sadon IO9. Lord Dr. B. Ranch. Wave Rider. Vulcan. Leon Charter. Herbie Hancock. Bergag. Big Dano. Marcus Nitrous. Oh, less 15 had something stuck in my teeth, sorry. Oh, just son of a gun. I'm gonna get a toothpick. Sorry, just one of those things, if I didn't get, it's gonna be bugging me. But where are we? Oh yeah, Marcus Knight. Elysian 15. Holy Cheese. Nice name. And Benny Honey, Big Dero, Wild Canary 117, and Kemeron 396. Alrighty. And let's go ahead and end it off strong. We got feeder 2, 1, and the main. Let's get it. 00 Octus, Mark Cooch, Large Clock 68, Clef Chief R55, Hayden 45, Blue Ace, Tom Simic, Sith, Craft 007, Jake the RST, Milo, NASA 3499, X Flame, TNT Man, Alts 2001, Ingenious R Jelly, Jui Seva, Exdoria, Long Time No See, Silverback Wolf, Edis, Vlada 69, Vitilla Hala 17, Pierce the Veil, Panzer, Highlander 27, 42, Somatic, Blackwing, Podu 121, Lord Overkirk, and Vagabond 53. All right. And finally, the feeder in Maine. Well, yeah, last two. Sorry. Z, Cosmo, Just the Messenger, Nads, J-Dog, Sativa, Simber, 28 Awesome Bugs, OG Washing Machine, Big Ito, XM4096, Wilper, Inconvenience Man. Some of these sound like racehorse names, bruh. You're telling me. Just got Blade. I got Blade hearing me. Oh, why? Blade. Boy, if I could get this speech out. Hair in my mouth. Chips in my mouth. How much hair do I have in my mouth? My goodness. That's 5. Ridiculous. Okay. Hand sanitizer. When you have moments like these, hand sanitizer. But yeah, dude, as you were saying, dude, some of these definitely sound like freaking show horse races. About to hear my name, yeah. Heard that, Dragon Knight. Oh, yeah, Just the Messenger, Nads, J-Dog, Sativa, Saber, 28 Awesome Bugs, Washing Machine, Ito, XM4096, Weeper, Inconvenience Man, Desert Bull, Fade, Guilty Toot, Fire Dragon 103, 103, Mellow, Z2 Hades, Death 56, M Light, Pizza A120302, Sean, Remy 204, Rabukuk, Dongus Dingus, Showdog Union, Kalo, Will of D. Don't eat the hand sanitizer, dude. I'm about to go eat some before I go to bed. Will of D, Jizo, Magic Caddy, Lil Gucci. Don't even know how to begin to pronounce that. Don Eternal, Shermuck, Soulnich, Daisy, Eva. Like I say, you see I was talking about mistakes? I already told him he's in Maine. I know he is in Maine. So either this is his name repeated, because he might have seen this and thought he was in Theater 1. Yeah, he's not actually supposed to be here. So yeah, JDZ, Sortoro, K-Dog, Red Pill, Warren, Salt is a Way of Life, Cards 75, AJ, Scattercrow, Sussy, Number 1, Your Stream is Trash, Foxy14118, Karma, VIP Man, Ice Commander, Laughing Gas, Shambo 2001, and AMP8. Lovely. Fake Dragon, heard. And now we have the main guild. Last and certainly not least, we have Maine. If you hear your name here, you're at the top. Jump for joy. Emperor. Thank you. Yours truly. A Knight's Legacy. Drew. Normal Player. Cowsaurus Rex. Tio. The _ Emperor. That's Justin. Little Blue. Mawan. Elusive. Subatomic NT. Ghost Recon 2000. Fat Bacon. East Club. Billy Yang Z. The Master Pianist. Tesla Tank. Hell Driver. Telsey. Captain Thunder Duck. D the Casual. Nielsi. Nikki. Oh, I'm sorry, not Nikki. Nick 88. Cod's Chair. E107646. Zoran. Cusser 3344. Labanka. November Charlie. Yeah, that was make sure I got past movement control. Yeah. You see Cusser's here twice. He shouldn't be here twice. Because I was about to read his name again, but yeah, I knew that sounded wrong. So yeah, remove Cusser again just because he was here twice. November Charlie, yeah. Panzer Labs, yeah, dude, I hope he's still here. Panzer Labs, No Skill 72. MC4069. I'm pretty sure this is another repeat. I could have swore you read them up there. Yeah, I'll do that in a second. Eliza, Sniper Pigeon. It's our boy Pigeon if he was up in here still. Eliva, Judge of the Booty. Hell Jumper. Hell yeah, dude. I heard he was here earlier. Fyro, Cladding Igma. Loser at .com1. Yeah, he is. Yes, sir. Panzer, absolutely, dude. When I said you're in the main, dude, don't worry. Yeah, you've been in there since you joined, bro. I know that was one of your things. I've been lied to. Dragon, what happened, dude? Let me know. J War 17, J War 97. Get ready. Crick, Ice Cora, Duff Nexter, Beanie Boy, one Dex TYL. Let's go, yeah, dude, Hell Jumper. I'm so glad you're freaking here too, dude. Also, Dragon, what happened to you? But yeah, dude. Let's see. Mars Recon. Congrats. Berg SPQR, basically the Empire of Rome. We have the Empire of Rome within our. I'm not there. Dude, why do you say lied to, dude? I was like, he said lied to. I was like, I hope he's not talking about me. He knows I wouldn't lie to him. Bro, I'm not lying to you. I told you there were mistakes in here. That is actively why we were reading it. I even gave the whole premises that this would be mistake ridden. I can't break anything. I got too much expensive things around me. No, dude, it is a mistake. It will be fixed. Don't worry, Dragon Knight. In fact, Fire Dragon, if that's not you, I don't know who that is. I could have swore that was you. That's why I read that name out like that. So we'll figure it out. We'll get it fixed before this goes public. Also got to delete and re-add all those names. Clorox, Unknown Killer, the Big E. Yeah, this is a great guy. Ghost CMC, Dr. Higgs, Ast 99, Chewy B, 1 Mark 4, Fion's, Lord Rajo, La Flame, MB Attack, OMC, The Banana Army, Vapor Chain 84, Dr. Phil, Dust Bin, if he's still here, Bread Bin, got the bins right next to each other. Alright, Porter Wall, Lux Danis, still right here, Frost Lud, Fax, Kakuja, of course, Van Man, Spooning Robots, Winter Soldier, Bed Knight, Yellow, I said his name when he was here, but yeah, Yellow as his nickname, Abdul, Interiorium, Daddy Hacks, Tale of Terror, TYJ17, and Ashrens. Gentlemen, that is the list. Those are the list. I can do one fix right here because I even promised him. There's supposed to be a boy by the name of, Roduck here. So I just had that. Gonna go ahead and fix out the 2 other mistakes. We repeated somebody's names twice, stuff like that. Just fix all of that. And we should be good to go. Gonna post this on the Discord right after this. And yeah, pretty freaking hyped. Congrats for everybody who made it in the guild. Anybody. You're awesome. Thank you. Appreciate the heck out of you. But yeah, this is the list. Thanks, fam. Dude, I got you. Dude, literally the guy just updated. Yeah, because, dude, you were listed in one of the feeders, bro. And that, this is why I didn't release him, because people were like, oh, drop him. Dude, if I had dropped him, you would have been in one of the feeders, which would have very much upset me, especially after you specifically asked me. Because, yeah, you would have been relisted. But, yeah, gonna take this version, fix out everything else, any other mistake or two, because we just read over the entire thing. So hopefully that should be it. Update this on Discord with the Discord list, and then get the Discord list pushed out to everybody. So anybody waking up can see it. Anybody who doesn't want to check out the stream can see it. But hopefully the people still check out the stream. I get paid like that. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'd like to take an extra 5 or so minutes to try to make it to an hour on stream, if you guys are cool with that. And I can answer questions for the next 5 minutes if you guys have any. Anything about the guild, Battle Nations, me personally, whatever. Anything to get us to that hour mark. Get us more ad stream revenue. Anything to get us there, baby. So, yeah. Um, this was good though. I enjoyed the heck out of this. I hope you guys enjoyed it well. Gonna have those list outs so everybody knows where they're at. We just ran over them so everybody should know where they're at. Pretty crazy stuff. Pretty good stuff. I'm looking forward to doing this more often. How often should we do State of the Empire addresses? You guys want to go for like every 3 days? Every 3 or 4 days ish, I think would be pretty cool. We did something like one on. How about like one on Sunday, one on Wednesday, one on Friday, something like that. Figure out something. Yeah, 8:30 p.m. Central Time is definitely the time we do it. And we'll just have to figure out the frequency of it. We could do it weekly, honestly. If you don't even guys want to do it every few days, we can do it weekly. We can awkwardly stare at each other for 5 minutes. No, we're gonna do something better than that, Danis. Because a non-Imperial could do that. We are Imperials. We're better than that. We're gonna do something better. Not sure what. We're gonna do something better. So yeah, I'll figure that out and we'll get her done. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. If not, no problem. And I guess I'll ask you guys questions since we need questions. If you were given the choice between a 50% chance at $1,000, a 100% chance at $100, or a 1% chance of $1 million, what do you take and why? I think that's a good one. I think that's a good one. I mean, it basically just boils down to the question of what we've been asking all night. How much of a risk do you want to take on? I think we just had a boy drop in. It was Red Dragon, pretty sure. Apparently I'm tired. Dude, yeah, I didn't do that, Red Dragon. I hope you can still hear me, dude. I didn't do that. I haven't even... I'm laid back in my chair. I haven't even touched chat or anything. I don't think any of us did that either. We were vibing with your Red Dragon, so yeah. So that had to have been on YouTube side. Imp, when it comes to gold for guilds, should we all have 13 million? Or as I've heard, some people will not have to donate much or at all. Yeah, no. So here's how that works. So ideally, in my idealized world, everybody would donate 1% because I'm a gambler. Heard that, right? But yeah, great question there, Yellow. And also to answer your question, Panzer, the highest chance that could be used for future investment and has room for growth. So $100, smart play. Or $1,000 if you want to go for a 50-50 risk. $1 million is kind of the long shot there because it's the 1%. But yeah, to answer your question, Yellow, that was a great question. In my ideal world, everybody would just do exactly what you just said. Yeah, because yeah, we would all need 13 million gold to get max level guild. So that's awesome, that's great, but here's where the problem comes in. So to get max level guild at level 80, at level 80 guild, we get 100 players. That's awesome, that's great, that's cool. The problem is at level 79, where we can still donate gold, we can only have 97 members. It's only once we get level 80 maxed out do we get 100 members, when we can no longer donate gold. So as you can see, 3 players are never going to get to donate gold, and I dislike that. So it's just, I guess, who gets to be those last 3? Maybe we do some system, we figure that out. But yeah, that's the only problem. Because yeah, in my ideal world, all of us would put in 1%. There's like going to be 100 of us, all of us put in 1%. That would be my idea. The highest chance, yeah, become for a future. Yeah, already read, and that was a good answer, Panzer. Smart play. One because gambling, yeah, Rodic. And 50% wine, that's good 50-50 Lux. Or that, so I'm just going to flip a coin. Fair pick there. And we're almost done with this stream. I think we got all the questions answered. We got 1 minute till we hit an hour. Gentlemen, we're looking good. Guys, still watching this, thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate you. You're at chat above video, so I can go ahead and just put it like this, end it off the same way we started it. Guys, thank you so much for watching the first ever all over the place Imperial Council meeting, state of the Empire, all over the place, like I said. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys had fun. Of course, we have a few minute or two left for anybody who wants to say anything. Too bad you can't tax members, so a percentage of their gold goes straight to the Empire. That would be insane, Dragon King, if we could. I like myself as one of those 3. As a selfish prick, Heard. I'm back. Heard. Glad to be here, dude. Again, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate the heck out of every single last one of you. Thank you so much. Whole bunch of stuff down the line. Looking forward to every single last one of it. Of course, if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, please consider asking them over on the Discord. Feel free to drop a comment down below if you need to. And yeah, guys, that will just about do it for us. Thank you so much for watching this, whether you're watching on replay, gang, or here live right now, talking in chat. Got y'all up on screen right here. Thank you so much. And yeah, guys, thank you so much, replay gang, live, everybody. Thank you for watching. And as always, have a great rest of your night. Clap, good stream today. Thank you, Mason. And we give her a few seconds, so of course she doesn't cut off on the VOD as per usual. But yeah, guys, thank you so much, and have a great night.